Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 80. King David goes back home. Someone told Joab, King David is crying for Absalom. The army has been glad they won. Then they heard that King David was crying for Absalom, so they became sad. The army went into the town quietly. They were like men who felt bad because they lost. King David kept crying, My son Absalom, Absalom, my son, my son. Joab went to see King David. You've made your whole army feel bad, said Joab. We just saved your life today. We just saved your family. But it looks like we're not important to you. It looks like you wish Absalom was alive and we were dead. Now go out and see your men. Cheer them up. If you don't, they won't fight for you again. That will be the biggest problem you've ever had. So King David got up. He went out and sat at the gate of the city. The men heard that David was sitting at the gate, so they all went to see him there. While this was going on, the people who had followed Absalom began fussing. King David saved us from our enemies, they said, but he has left the country. It's all because of Absalom. We chose Absalom to be our king, but now he is dead. Shouldn't we ask King David to come back? Then David sent a message to the priests. Tell the leaders I've heard what the people are saying. Will you be the last ones to bring me back? Everyone wanted David to be king again, so they sent him a message. Come back, bring all your men with you. So King David headed back. He got to the Jordan River. Some men from Judah had come to the river. The servant from Saul's family was with them. They hurried to help the king's family across the river. A man came across the river to the king. He had thrown rocks at David before, but now he bowed down with his face to the ground. Please don't be angry at me, he said. Forget all the bad things I said when you left. I know I sinned, but today I'm coming to be the first to meet you. We should kill this man, said Joab's brother. He said bad things about you. You don't think like I do, said David. Should we kill people today? I know I'm king today. Then David promised the man who had thrown rocks, You won't die. Mephibosheth, Saul's grandson, came to meet King David also. He hadn't washed his face or clothes since David left Jerusalem. He hadn't trimmed his hair. Why didn't you come with me? Asked King David. I was going to go with you, said Mephibosheth. You know I can't walk. So I was going to ride my donkey. But my servant tricked me. He lied to you about me, and you're like God's angel to me. So do what you think best. I was from Saul's family. I should have died, but instead you let me eat at your table. So I have no right to ask you for anything else. That's all I need to know, said David. I'll let you have half of the land. Your servant will have the other half. An old man came out to see King David, too. The man was 80 years old. He and his friends had brought food to the king before. Come across the river with me, said King David. Live in Jerusalem with me. I'll take care of you. I won't live many more years, said the old man. I can't tell you what's good and bad. I can't even taste what I eat and drink. I can't hear very well. I'll just be in your way. I'll cross the river with you. Then I'll go back home. That way I can die in my own town. But look, here's my son. He could go with you. Then your son will go with me, said David. I'll do whatever you'd like me to do. So everybody crossed the Jordan River. King David hugged the old man. He prayed for God to give the man good things. Then the man went back home. Now there was a man named Sheba who liked to cause trouble. He called out, We won't follow David. Everybody go to your own homes. So many people left King David to follow Sheba, but the people from Judah followed King David. The angel at the barn. 2 Samuel 24, 1 Chronicles 21. Satan came against God's people. He tried to make David do wrong. Satan tried to get David to count the men in the army. So David called Joab and the other army leaders. Count the number of men in the army, he said. I want to know who fights for us. I hope God gives you lots of men, said Joab. All the men in the land will fight for you. Why do you need to list them? It's wrong. But David was the boss. So Joab and the leaders listed the men. It took them 9 months and 20 days. They counted 1,100,000 men. But Joab didn't count the men from Levi or Benjamin. He didn't think it was right. Now David's order to count the people was wrong to God. I have sinned, said David. Please take my sin away. David's prophet was named Gad. God told Gad, go to David. Tell him I'm letting him choose one of these three things. He can have no food grow for 3 years. He can have his enemies win for 3 months. Or he can have 3 days of terrible sickness through the whole land. You choose which one you want. I'm very upset, David told Gad. Let God send the sickness. God is loving and kind. Let him be in control, but don't let the enemy be in control. So God sent sickness, and 70,000 people died. Now God's angel was on the way to Jerusalem, but God was very sad at what was happening. He told the angel, stop, that's enough. The angel was standing at a farmer's workplace. David looked up and saw the angel. The angel was between earth and heaven. His sword was out. It was pointing to Jerusalem. So David went toward the workplace. The farmer was working. His 4 sons were with him. He turned around. He and his sons saw the angel too. His sons went to hide. Then David walked up. The farmer bowed down with his face to the ground. David said, sell me your workplace. I want to build an altar to God here. Then he will stop the sickness. Take my barn for free, said the farmer. Do whatever you want with it. I'll even give you the oxen to offer as a gift to God. I'll give you the wood. I'll also give you wheat to offer to God as a gift. No, said King David, I will pay you for it. I won't take anything that's yours and give it to God. I won't give God something that costs me nothing. So King David paid 15 pounds of gold. He bought the farmer's workplace. He built an altar there and offered gifts to God. Then God stopped the sickness.